What's being said? What's in your head? What's in the words that we believe? Bob to the sound, drop what you got, 'cause it's a song inside of me. I can see your face, I can feel the sea. I see that it's a part of me. Let's break the trance, let's make them dance and see what we are meant to.
Good evening, everybody. First things first, you know the drill. Mic check, please. Make sure I'm not talking to myself. What we're watching here is the replay of the feature race from last week at Mount Panorama. Mic is good, thank you very much, Danny. I just need to do something here. Speaking of Danny, okay, just give me 2 seconds. Okay, so I've just pinned Danny C's YouTube channel to the top of the chat. That should have worked. Yeah, so Danny C will be streaming it live from his end, from his perspective. So if you want to jump between streams, that's perfectly fine by me. Go and show Danny the same love you're showing me. Just click on the link at the top of the chat and that'll take you straight to his YouTube channel. And go aboard and see how Danny's getting on, and then flip back. So drop him a like and a sub while you're there. He'll much appreciate it. So yeah, this was a tough round last week. It's a very technical track, but it's a very satisfying lap at the same time. So we've got 9 watching already. I'm hoping for more fireworks this week. It was look at the scenery from this. I just love this track, and all the drivers gave it their all, stuck it out in the trickiest of circumstances, I must admit. So I'll just quickly come back out of this now. And if you're wondering why I'm in an Atenza Group 4, I will get on to that. But firstly, I just want to reassure you, Adam may be in the chat, but unless he decides to put a voice note in, there won't be any. Jessica Fletcher, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I know you were all looking forward to it. I'm just going to go on Scapes for a minute, and I'm just going to do this. Just briefly. Well, we're on the subject of Adam. I just want to wish Adam and his wife Jo happy 10th wedding anniversary. They're away at the moment. Enjoying a well-earned break. So yeah, Adam's getting the apologies in already, but best of luck to you both and have a great little holiday away. You deserve it, mate. You've been a legend, right by my side all the way through. So we'll just get into the chat here. This is a series, if you've seen this car on the screen, yes, it is Btcc tonight, but Adam is running a little fun night with the V8 supercars, and this is Jimmy Codger is his wagon. I'm going to be on the track. I'm going to be racing this because I quite like the track. So this is the car that you'll see running around, and it'll be all authentic liveries from the V8 supercars, and it's going to be held at Bathurst, so it promises to be an absolute cracker. But you'll notice someone else in the chat, a Mr. Wally DJ. I reckon I might be able to get hold of Wally DJ. Are you there, Wally?
Voila.
Oh, and just like that, it's like I just tapped the magic wand on the hat,
and I just slipped
and
right
out
in.
he appears. How are you, sir?
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?
Good stuff. Firstly, can you see the share screen?
Yes, I can watch that on my phone. Yeah, that's totally fine.
Good stuff. Right. Okay.
I'm just having a look at the YouTube chat at the moment, and that livery, did you make that? Because that's looking superb.
This one that's on the screen?
Yeah.
No, I'm not guilty. This is a downloaded livery, but it stood out for me. It was an absolute cracker, so I thought, yeah, I'm going to have this one.
Yeah,
So,
that looks awesome. Oh,
yeah.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Martin. People always very kind. I appreciate the love. Thank you.
Yeah, show the love for the old Wally DJ. So I'll get my favourite livery back on the screen. And we'll get the lobby I think I've opened it before, so hopefully it might not give the circle. Here we go, the circle of doom, as Captain used to call it. That's right, isn't it, Wally? Oh, here we go.
Who's captain? He won't even be watching, nobody will know.
You watch him come in the comments now. He's got a TV down the bottom of the garden now, you know, I believe.
He'll only come in because Pint will be furious.
Do you know what you're doing now? He'll be storming up the garden to put his phone on charge just to get a comment in here now. I can see it coming. I heard that, Wally. Something like that. Oh, you're naughty, I tell you, Wally. Loud. Oh, Adams. He's at it. He can't. I can't escape him, can I? Have you seen that in the chat? Danny is all polite. Mike is good. Adam, loud and clear, unfortunately. Oh dear. Right, round 4 tonight. Sprint race. We are at Deep Forest Raceway, which is a track I haven't run in any of the seasons up to now. So this is a new track for the series. Same rules. I know Ben will be chomping at the bit, saying just open the lobby. But for those of you who haven't seen this, it's basic. I'm not going to spend too long on it. I've set it at sunrise, going into late morning, and the feature race is going to be afternoon, going into sort of late afternoon. So a bit of a weather. See if it works, Wally. But I'm not too bad with the weather. No tyre wear, just a straight out sprint. Grid start with false start check, and fastest first. So that's your qualifying is 10 minutes. I'll have 10 minutes practice, 10 minutes quali. And the procedure is the results of the sprint race sets the grid for the feature race, but in reverse order. We've had some tasty grids, haven't we, Wally?
Yeah, we have. It has been really tasty. I'm just going to break in. Sorry, I'm going to join the chat again as myself, so please don't be alarmed when another Wally DJ joins. It is just me.
One of you is enough.
There's the other one.
Oh, you never thought you had a twin. Right, so in 3, 2, 1, let's get this lobby open and get the guys on track. We've had a Martin's in the chat. That's Legion. All good, mate. Sounds good. Thank you. Tylerman. Yes, we have Tylerman from SHP Motorsports in the lobby tonight. Oh, I've just lost connection. Are you still there, Wally?
Yeah, please ignore that.
Oh, is that what? Oh, is that you're the one dipping out? Okay.
I think it's because
your alter ego.
Myself. Yeah, because you don't want to hear me twice, and it gets a bit confusing.
No. Yeah, once. No, I'm only pulling your leg. What? Can't get enough of your tones, Wally. So look at this filling up already. Yeah, Tylerman is standing in now. Oh, poor Orbalator. He won Driver of the Day for last week. And I said, as part of the message, the write-up, as you'll probably agree, Wally, Driver of the Day isn't necessarily about winning the race. It's more racecraft, being aware, having a team spirit, and basically just having fun. It's not always about winning. And Orbalator has openly admitted, he won't mind me saying, that he's not the quickest, and he's just stuck, as well as all the other SR guys, have just stuck it out every week and just given it their all. No quitting, and it's just that to me that's worthy of a bit of a round of applause. Stroke driver of the day. You agree, Wally?
Oh, 100%. I'm sure you noticed in the past on some of Captain's feature races, the driver of the day, you know, if it's a real tricky race, maybe we've lost some people because of tricky conditions and whatnot, and there can be somebody who's spun 5 times and they've just stuck through the race, and that is exactly what we want to see. So yeah, totally agree on what driver of the day is going to be. It's more about your character rather than
100%.
Whether you're winning or losing.
Yeah, I mean, you can take yourself off the track by anybody can. I mean, you can, Wally. You've done it. I mean, no one's perfect, but it's that get back on the horse spirit and just carry on regardless of where you are, and just enjoy the race. It's a plenty long race in the feature, so there's plenty of time. So it's filling up nicely now. So just seen Adam in the chat. I'm here. I made it. 10th anniversary is going to get in the... No 10th wedding anniversary is going to get in the way of me and Btcc. The fact I'm hiding in the wardrobe is irrelevant. Oh, he's a brave man. He's a brave man, isn't he, Wally?
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that.
Well, apparently the actual day is tomorrow, so he's probably used the excuse, well, it's not the anniversary yet. So don't know how many times he's used it yet. So we'll quickly run through the grid while they're getting some practice in. This is RTR Handy Pint, also CCR, one of the guys. Quick pair of hands. I've seen him go pretty well around this track. He does like this track. So he's had a mixed bag of results. But he's one of your colleagues, Wally, for doing the track guides. So you know, well, we all know how quick Pint is, don't we?
Yeah, he's really good, and I think he is really good at this track, especially in the sprint coming up with the normal way round. I think he's going to be pretty strong. Yeah, really.
Yeah, we've never done much on the reverse way, have we? So it's going to be quite new, and this is also one of the crew. This is CCR Beastman Ben, what a legend, one of the top guys. Actually, he's willing to help anybody. He's learning himself, actually, in the last month and a half, 2 months. He's getting to grips with manual gears, which is a challenge in itself. So he'll be dropping off a pace a little bit while he gets to grips with that. One of the stalwarts of CCR, and we'll quickly go down to Orbalator, who is standing in for Hammy. He said he was putting himself about a bit earlier, Wally. He's going round the teams because he was in Volvo, and then he offered his seat up because he was making sure we had full grids, and he's just been top gent all the way through. So he's standing in for Vauxhall tonight. So go well out there tonight, Orby.
What I'd like to know, I know all of these cars actually, is obviously in the Vauxhall, but I bet you, strangely enough, that Vauxhall feels very similar to the Volvo.
Do you know what? Even with the Volvo being heavier, I think it'd be very similar, won't it?
I think it would be.
I don't think he'll have to adapt too much. Yeah, it is almost. Very observant of you, Wally, that. And here we have London Norm, aka SIR Storm, out in Steve Soper's 318i from back in the day, 92. Won the championship in this car. And Storm's another one. He's another, I don't know if he's good at this track or not, but he goes out there, doesn't do anything different, just goes out there, races. So good luck out there tonight, Storm. And here we have Tyler Mann in the Volvo, all the way from the States, part of SHP Motorsports, and also one of my farming colleagues. So it's good. He's been in the championship. He did the first round, actually, if you remember, Wally, in this car, just as a stand-in. So he's back out tonight back over here at Deep Forest, so go well out there tonight. And then we have Ruben. This is Astral on the leaderboards. God, these names confuse me, Wally, had all these multiple names. Out in Alan Menu's 97 championship winning Renault Laguna, which also looks similar to the Vectra and the Volvo as well, doesn't it?
It's a bit of a strange one, really. It's, some of these angles, I'm thinking, oh yeah, that is a Renault, and then all of a sudden, I just see a BMW grille out of nowhere. I don't. It must just be my eyes. I know I normally wear glasses.
It's just playing tricks. It's playing tricks on you. And here we have Legion 21k from CC Sim, who was our winner from last week. Got the win in both the sprint and the feature. Unexpectedly, he admits. Quick pair of hands out in David Leslie's Nissan Primera. So one of Adam's favourite liveries, although his has got the number 23 and a yellow on the rear window. So yeah, that's his baby, that one. So this is his teammate. So who have we got here? We've got Derek Warwick, aka Captain, out in the Alpha 155. Another fast guy. We've got 50. Are we missing one, Wally? You're not in the lobby. I'm going to have to come out in a minute and have a quick look. So go out there tonight, Captain.
I can slip in.
Lewis, running for Team Toyota in the championship. Lewis is one of the main guys over at SIR Racing Community. Does karting in real life. So, yeah, he likes to chuck the car around and have a pretty pointy setup. And also very quick as well. He was running side by side with Danny last week at Bathurst, and he was mixing it up with the big boys. So yeah, good luck tonight, matey. And then we have, who haven't we seen? Oh, we got Johnny Rotack. Sorry about the flicking through. I have got the keyboard. Maybe I should use that. It's Johnny Rotax, who won Driver of the Day in round 1 at Brands Hatch. Definitely got the pace from the SAR Racing Community, so keep an eye out for this guy tonight. Expect him to be right, hunting up there. Who have we got now? We should have Kian representing Team Peugeot. He should be in Tim Harvey's car, that's right, from 97. And then we've got Matty Cake. We haven't got. I'm not going to forget you, Drew. Yeah, Matty Cake. Another quick pair of hands from CC Sim. He seemed to like doing pirouettes last week down the Dipper at Bathurst, but he survived and came back from 15th up to 7th place. So that's as we see him getting it a little bit wide there. So sorry, that was commentator's curse, Matty. And Mr. Alloy. If there was a prize for the most, what word can I use for his spin, Wally? You've seen it, haven't you? What? It was more than a 720, but yeah, that deserved a prize without a doubt. That was superb. I'm just going to quickly come out of this and see who. Oh, we have, but who hasn't? Let's have a look. We got.
I guess it's you.
No, I thought I hadn't seen Drew Bit. Oh, he is in. Right, okay. No, it's alright. I thought I hadn't seen Drew Bit. Okay, so they've had 10 minutes practice now, so I'm going to do it this way now so that Adam. There's no music.
There's no music? It's almost like you don't like the music.
I never said anything. Adam's tapping away furiously. So let's just quickly get back to some cars on the screen. Well, they've got 1 minute. Give them another minute, and then I get the qualifying underway. So Drew Beattie we've got in here. Evening all. All the latest. Super sub, says Adam. We've got NRZ Hammy. I will be returning from next week onwards. Good stuff, Hammy. Kevin S. He's been in most of these streams. Yeah, good evening, Kevin. Carl, tuning in a tad late. Go Team Nissan, says Carl. That's Butler. Have you seen the chat, Wally?
I'm trying to get it up on the TV, but not really.
Wally should sing during the typing.
Oh, who said that?
Guess.
Is it Adam? How do I get the chat up on the PlayStation? I thought I pressed the live chat button. Oh, never mind.
Have you refreshed the stream?
It's just because I'm watching your share play on my phone. Then I can't have the chat up on my phone.
Right, okay. It's probably for the best if Adam carries on. Right, so everybody's in. So I'm going to get this qualifying underway now. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, buckle in and sit back and watch the qualifying. Who's your money on, Wally? Who you? Not singling any person out, obviously, 'cause we can't be biased. But you've seen enough of the group. Have you got your eyes on anyone in particular?
I mean, for the sprint race, honestly, CCR handy. Well, he's RTR handy point now. I'm putting my money on him. He's running the number 14. That's the number I normally run. That's going to give him at least half a second a lap. Yeah. really strong at this track. So if he has a clean run, he is the man.
He's the man. So there you heard it there, ladies and gentlemen. Wally's backing Handy Pint.
But he's probably listening to this right now and he's thinking, oh, well, now you said that, Wally, then I'm going to crash or something. So apologies.
Commentator's curse. That's the perils of this job, I suppose.
Yeah, it is. Ooh, it's a bit dark out there.
Sunrise. So we'll just go on. We'll stay on Ben for a minute. We won't put on Handy Pint under any pressure. So they're all on the out lap now, getting some heat in the tyres.
Which is going to be critical in these sort of darker sunlight hours. The tyres are going to be even colder, so fast laps might come in actually on sort of a couple of laps in rather than the immediate fly.
Yeah. I'm wondering if you get some people waiting for it. They'll want to get heat in the tyres, but you get people coming out for a last gasp lap, I think, once it's got a bit warmer, do you think?
Yeah, you could do. Maybe. It's always good to just get the practice in, to be honest. You don't want to be wasting your time, you just want to get the laps in, get used to the conditions. What I am looking at, although I'm just assuming it's my phone, is on your share screen, it actually looks quite bright, whereas the version I'm watching on my telly looks darker, so I don't know what's going on there.
We've had this in the past. I really don't know what the issue is. And here's the man we're watching on screen at the moment. Danny C is Wally's nemesis. He's been trying to beat him for the last 4 years. That's right, isn't it, Wally?
Still can't beat him, and he's harrying. Is that Ben Smith up ahead?
He is.
I'm surprised they haven't left a bit more of a gap here, unless they're looking to grab a bit of a slipstream, which is always useful in these big long straights at Deep Forest.
It is, and he's shoved Ben out the way. So, well, not shoved, but he's got past. So don't forget, Danny will be streaming this from his perspective. So if you want to check out how he's getting on, feel free to just click the link at the top of the chat and dive over. That could be a penalty, Wally, for your man Danny there. Looked a bit wide.
Yeah.
Has he got away with it?
I was just looking, the chat is actually working because Adam's just popped up saying Danny for pole.
Danny for pole from Adam. Okay. Right.
It's a good shout.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll join the party, and I'm not singling anybody out, but it's a hard choice. Ooh. I don't know, it's a toss-up between, I don't know. Legion has had pace. I'm not writing Ben off, because he's also good at this track. But I'll tell you what, I'll go for, I was just going to say I'll go for Legion. And he's just put it on pole, but Danny was on pole.
Yeah, some brilliant opening laps. Already down to the 30.4 in these tricky conditions. Flying.
I was watching Ben the other night and he did a 1:30.0. So we know Ben's got the pace. But Matty Cake has put it into third at the moment. Half a tenth. But Johnny Rotax, as I was mentioning earlier, has got the pace. Definitely got the pace. He's put it into third place at the moment. Admittedly 300ths off Matty Cake, so I'm sure Matty can find that. But Lewis, 5th place at the moment, only under 1.5 tenths off Matty Cake. That's impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's super close around here. Everybody doing. Maybe this is the thing. Everybody's just trying to get a bit of that toe, really closing things up with the lap times. It's not much between any of them, really.
Well, this is where they'll get the toe here, this long section through the tunnel and then down the back straight. But they've got to bear in mind that they'll be having an overspeed for this sharp left-hand hairpin, won't they? I hate this corner.
Yeah, so do I.
Let's see how they take this. I either go deep or I go too slow on the apex.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. It's horrible.
It's weird, isn't it?
The wind changing every lap doesn't help either. There's something just nasty about that turn.
So let's go on. Let's go on board with. Let's go on board and get the touring car view of Lewis right behind Beastman here. Get you a bit of the slip. So Matty Cake has jumped Johnny Rotax at the top into third place.
He has, and Danny improved on his lap too, but he's still about 7 thousandths behind Legion in second place.
I thought Ben would have been a bit further up.
I think he had to get out of the way on that first lap, actually, if you remember.
Ah, that's
Danny
right.
was right behind him, so yeah, he's probably on a push now. Yeah, it must actually be Ben who's ahead of Lewis.
Oh, and we've got a controversial message from Butler. I say controversial. Legion for pole, Matty to spin lap 1. That's a bit... Matty has had the most awful luck. Sometimes self-inflicted, other times not. He's just made wrong place at the wrong time. And he's ended up going back to... Let's see if he can break the duck and not go to the back on lap 1. It's not because he's anything to do with his driving, but... let's go on board with Matty and see if he's on a... Keane with a 1:31. They're very close times, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. All of these times are really quick. Lewis actually on a personal best. He was up behind Ben in the slipstream. Can he improve? I think he does. Since the
he has. He's, yeah, 5th place for Lewis. That's brilliant for Lewis. He's pipped his SAR community teammate there. Well, not teammate, but fellow driver, Johnny.
And CCR Handy, sorry, I keep calling him CCR Handy Pine up into 3rd position. Brilliant lap by him.
So yeah, he's got a bit of the slip off Legion in front of him, I think.
Yeah, so brilliant. Danny behind him as well. These trio, this is the
These
trio
are
you
all,
want to be.
yeah.
All got the pace. They're going to be working together. Legion has actually improved his lap to go down to a 0.3. You don't want to be doing that.
That's the half-second advantage from number 14 gone, isn't it, Wally?
Yeah, the problem with that as well is his rear tyres are going to be hot now, and they're not going to cool down. So, yeah, he's going to know about that. He's actually, the next sort of lap or so, he's going to be sliding everywhere because of that heat. It's really hard to get the heat back.
Does that not work for giving you a bit of extra grip?
No, they would have gone too hot, and it's really hard for them to cool down. It's actually a pain in the bum.
Right, interesting. So we're approaching 2/3 distance now. Well, we've got to go over 2/3 distance in the quali. So let's just go down to London Norm. 130. I managed a 132 on it, Wally. So I don't know where that would have put me.
I just got to jump in. Danny C puts it on provisional.
He does.
Pole, 1 minute 30.0 flying.
Oh, is there a bit of dust? Who's that? Is that kicking up some dust there?
Look how much he's pushing.
These two are currently very close in the championship at the moment.
It's on an absolute flyer. He's down, but only by 8 thousandths. He's pushing here. It's Legion ahead of him, trying to get that slipstream. This is going to be his second to last lap here. Trying to hold on. There's a 29 in here.
I was thinking that, the way these are going. Well, currently, Danny C is sitting at the top of the points table on 103 points, with Matty Cake on 89 points, and Legion on 72, with Beastman only just behind on 61. So, Team Nissan are leading the manufacturers by 7 points over Team Audi. So, these two there'll be no love lost between these two tonight, and Storm knocks in a 133. What a lap from Storm.
Yeah, that's an awesome job there. Danny, though, he is on it, and he's right behind Legion as we're coming up to complete his second to last lap. He's probably going to improve. I don't know why Legion's letting him go round here.
Oh, he hasn't improved. But is Legion going to get... Yeah, they'll both be on the last lap now. Handy Pike's knocked in a 130.4. Which puts him in 3rd place. Let's just see what the gap is between 3rd and 4th. So it's only 2/10. So can let's go on board with Matty and see if that was a bit of a twitch. It is. It's hard to get that corner right, isn't it?
It is, and this is crux time for qualifying. Everybody on their final lap. This is the time to put in a hot one.
Let's see if Matty can do it. Let's just see where he is. We'll stay on board with Matty. He's on a personal best. But can he find any time through the middle sector now? This is a tricky sequence here. Just got to get your braking point right and not run out too wide to the right. Ooh, he picks up a bit of dust there, and then just keep this nice and tight here, and then it's basically flat out all the way. We'll see where he's going to get the timing line in a minute. Let's just see where he's up to. He may have lost a little bit in that sector. But he's actually gained. Can he do anything?
Yeah, they're going to be finishing their laps any second as Matty Cake rounds the hairpin for the final time. Any improvements up top? They must be crossing the line now. Maybe nothing's happened.
Nope, no change.
So
let's just go down to Matty Cake and see if he can do anything in the last throws of quali. This is a very good lap. Ooh, he has. Look at that on the last lap. I knew Matty had it in him. He's there, so he's put himself in between Danny C and Legion in second place and sort of knocked Handy Pint out of third place. What a lap from Matty Cake. Right, and Drubit with a 1:31. I tell you what, they've all put in some brilliant times tonight.
yeah, this was an epic qualifying session, and a brilliant lap by Matty as well, because he didn't have any slipstream there. Pulled that one.
No, it was clear air, wasn't it? So it's makes it even more impressive. So get in there, Danny, says Danny. Boom, Danny on pole, almost as if I know what I'm on about. Almost is the key word there, Adam. And Matty saying he's got no grip.
He's got no grip, but he's in P2.
Well, he won't have now because he's on rims after that lap. 21 watching, Wally. What's going on? What's going on here? Thank you ever so much.
With 15 different accounts, but I don't know who the other 6 are.
Brilliant. You've just thrown me off my stride there. Well, thanks ever so much for tuning in. And if you enjoy what you've seen up to now, feel free to hit the like button, click subscribe, and this is running for another 3 seasons. God, I nearly dropped myself in it. Another 3 rounds after this. So, who have we got in the chat here? So we got all the congratulations for Danny there, putting it on pole. So can he make the most of this? And can Matty get it? We know he's a good starter. So Matty, isn't it a sign of insanity to refer yourself in the third? I don't know. Can't see what.
I think it's because there. Danny said, "Good
job,
Danny,
good job." Yeah, right. That's what he's on about. Right. Okay. Right. Grab a drink. Get yourself settled. And we'll get the first sprint race underway. I'm sure they're all ready for it. So let's have a clean race, have a good race, and good luck. Are you ready, Wally? Are you sitting comfortably?
I'm buckled in. I'm excited to witness the first ever victory by RTR Handy Pint.
Oof! You heard it here first, from the unbiased commentators.
Look, to be fair, I shouldn't keep saying it. He's going to be so pissed off if he's listening to it.
He is. He's going to be going, oh, what you said that for now? Right, okay, so in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, I'm going to sit back, right, get me keyboard. If you, I am looking forward to this one.
Yeah, the top 4 all so close. It's going to be one of those 4, I imagine, for the sprint.
As we see him lining up here for the first time here at this track. Never used it in any of the seasons, so just waiting for the lights.
Adam saying Legion's going to go for the win.
That's
got the work to
standard. 4, 5 lights. And we're off. Let's see if Danny can replicate his monster starts that he's been doing. But Matty's right up his chuff here, so he's already showing. Oof, we thought about it. Let's just make sure everybody gets through T1, no incidents. We'll go back up to the top. Looks like the whole field's through. Let's just, yes, everybody's through. Oh, it's close at the, it's really tight in the midfield, and at the back. But once everybody gets settled into a rhythm. Oh. The flames shooting out the back of these cars. I love it. This should make some good photos through here, Wally, if I can catch it. I'm going to keep an eye on Kian tonight, because Kian's not had a good run of luck, has he? Oh, no! Right. Was that... I'm going to go down to Captain, because I think Captain was involved in that, and just to see if we can get this.
The Alfa Romeo of Captain, does he get tangled with somebody else here?
Does he get a tap? No. Oh, no. Whoa, he's just lost it coming out the corner, too heavy on the throttle. Which, that's unfortunate for Captain, so that's put him down at the back of the grid. So, we're just going to go up to...
He's recovered that well, actually, considering he spun round, waited for everybody, which was very good of him, and he hasn't lost an awful amount of time. He did well.
No. So, we're just going to go to your man, Handy Pint, here. He's picked up. Oh, that 14 is giving him penalties, Wally.
Yeah, oh, the leader's run wide, Danny C's run wide, Matty Cake's taking the lead at the first turn. Side by side up the hill.
But Danny's got the lead. Danny's got the lead back, but Matty's not going to give that up. But Legion is just waiting. He's seeing these two battle here.
And he's licking his lips, isn't he? This is helping him out. And with the slipstream coming up, we could have 3 abreast going into that disgusting little hair. Should we rename it the disgusting hairpin? We could.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a mouthful, but...
It is, yeah. But, you see, Legion's got a double toe, but Danny's the vulnerable one here. Now, they won't be working together. Now, if Legion goes for a move, he's got to get it done on both, pretty much.
Yeah, he might actually be bump drafting Matty a bit here, just because he doesn't want Danny to escape, and you know if they battle, that's going to help Danny see. Yep, he's played a sensible there on the inside as Matty. Oh no, he's just taking that tighter line. It's all closed up through the hairpin. Now, they are close enough to have that double slipstream. We're going to have some action into turn 1.
Let's have a look what Legion, let's go on the full touring car view here. But Danny's trying to break the toe here. But Matty's having none of it, but Legion's getting a massive overspeed here. Is he gonna... He's not, he's gonna play it safe.
Yeah, I'm surprised there. I was expecting somebody to go for a move.
I was expecting a move, 100%. Yeah, but the Handy Pint's closing up all the time on this.
He's must have served his penalty, so... Yeah, he's looking to be on a push after serving that now. Would have lost quite a lot of time. You lose a lot of time on that penalty zone just because of...
Matty's got it wide, so that's given Legion an opportunity. He can't do a move through here. But can he line him up? Because he's lost a lot of momentum through here. Can he... Is he going to go for a move on this corner here? This left-hander? We're encouraging it, aren't we?
Well, he almost needs Matty Cake to go for a move, and it might be coming because they're closing on Danny C.
Meanwhile, Handy Pint is pulling in. Oh, he's got the flash of the lights there from Legion.
Yeah, Handy Pint's putting a superb middle sector.
Look at this now. This is really closing up now.
Matty Cake up the inside of Danny C towards the hairpin.
Danny can't get this back, so Legion's going to follow him through. So Danny's lost 2 positions in 1 hit.
Yes, that's perfect for Legion. He was waiting for that, and now he can attack Matty Cake into the first turn. This is what he's been waiting for.
But it is a 15-minute race, so there's still, believe it or not, there's 10 minutes of this left. But Legion's coming straight back at Matty, which is giving Danny a double toe. Will Danny... We all know what Danny's like. He's looking down the inside.
3 wide into the first turn, but it's Matty Cake who comes out on top.
Dear me, I'm going to go back to your man Handy Pint. All the time, he's pulled in a second while all this battling's going on. So Handy Pint's joining the party here. Sorry,
He is the dark horse of
lost
the
my voice there.
party.
He is.
And
He's
he's
gonna.
licking his lips.
He's the Grim
purple.
Reaper in this, isn't he?
He is. He's got business. He's got nothing to lose here. He's put a wager on himself for this race, and he wants to profit.
14 to 1, is that?
Yeah. Look how much he's closed in on that
I know.
middle section. He's flying. Hopefully he hasn't picked up a penalty there. Ran it a bit wide on exit, but he's trying to get that toe from Danny C ahead. I think he's got away with it.
I'm just waiting to see the lights of Lewis, because Lewis is not that far behind us. We see Lewis just coming into the tunnel there. So Lewis is right on the back of this as well. So this is heating up nicely.
At the front. Legion and Matty Cake side by side again into the hairpin.
Look at this.
Matty Cake still hold strong.
Look at this. The top 4 rapid guys, and Lewis is there right on the tail.
Yeah, he's flying. He's closing in as well. Handy Pint about to set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix.
Oh, it was very quick. Matty Cake set it, then Legion beat it. But you see Handy Pint going for a move on Danny C. Can he get it done on the inside? That was Danny's going to go wide. There was a little bit of rubbing, but that's racing. Can he? The side by side through this series of bends here. Oh my god! I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go on board with Handy. Look at this.
Ooh,
this is close.
I'm surprised Danny got away with that. He's so dodgy over that curve, but he handled it beautifully. It's a four-way. Have you seen a four-way fight for the lead before? Well, if we haven't, we have now.
Well, I think it's safe to say Danny is well aware that Handy Pint means business. Danny is under real pressure here. As Danny Pint goes for another move. He's seen it. That was a nice move. He's got it done.
He doesn't give Danny a penalty there. If Danny gets a penalty, that'd be really unfair. He had nowhere to go. Hopefully, the game understands what happened there.
Oh, I thought that was a penalty then. No, it's the timing. No, Danny hasn't got to pick a penalty, but Danny's coming straight back at Handy Pint, but he's forcing Danny around the outside. That's not going to work at this corner. But he's off.
Oh, contact.
That is, I'm going to go down to Lewis.
With it.
That was under heavy braking coming into the hairpin, I think.
Yeah, so many different lines, everybody defending.
See,
and
Lewis
battling.
tried to go down the inside when he saw Danny going wide.
I actually tried to avoid him. He was waiting for Danny to turn in, and Danny was just trying to get
As we see Lewis give the place back there, which is absolutely superb. But Johnny Rotax, who I thought was going to be, well, he's in 6th place at the moment, but I'm just going to go quickly. I don't want to leave the top. I'm going to have a quick look at the top.
Yeah, just got to say, Legion, he has taken the lead. We didn't see it, but he has taken the lead from Matty Cake. But nobody can escape, can they?
Handy Pint has knocked in. Oh, you caught that? Handy Pint's knocked in a 130.1.
He has, and he's just trying to get in that slipstream of Matty Cake because the top 2 have bridged that little bit of a gap with all of that battling going on. Matty Cake's running a bit wide. That's going to help Handy Pint. And it's going to help Legion as well.
But Danny is going to go. Let's go on board with Danny.
Did Handy Pint serve it?
He has.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's given him a massive overspeed up to Matty Cake now. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, and that promotes Lewis up into
4th place.
What a drive by Lewis, right up with the top guys here. This is fantastic.
But look at this. He's throwing everything at this. We did. They were saying they hadn't got. They felt they hadn't got the pace. We got some comments in the chat about further down the grid, but yeah, try and keep it clean. We've got 17 watching. This is. I'll tell you what. We're in. I'm going to lose my voice. I can see it coming. Wally, you might have to take over. As we see Lewis right on the back of Danny C here. Now, Danny C is the season 1 champion and rapid. So to be within, I'd love to see Danny this close. I've never done that, other than a couple of occasions at Spa. But let's just come back out of this now.
Yeah, Danny's coming into this, just set his fastest lap of the race. He's trying to fight back after losing some early positions, but Legion is capitalising after taking the lead. He's pulling away, and he might be free from the slipstream now, so Danny C doesn't want him to escape.
But also Lewis is well in the slipstream of Danny. I'm just going to go back down to this man, Drew Bit. We didn't catch in the qualifying, who's having a proper scrap with Johnny Rotax. These had a proper scrap last week as well, so definitely 2 quick guys. So let's just go on board. I don't think he's close enough. He is in the slipstream, but not close enough for a move.
Yeah, looking for a bit of that good exit, trying to get that cut back on himself.
It's the curves that throw you, isn't it? Meanwhile, we'll go back to Ben here, having a nice drive round. He's a good tussle with Astral, aka Ruben XL.
Yeah, I suspect that. Hello, Dream. Dream says hello. Just call her. Hope you're well.
Good evening, Dream. How are you, sir? So let's just go back up to the top, and Legion has now pulled out. He's not quite out the slipstream of Matty yet, but Matty, all the time he's trying to get into this, he's dragging Danny along with him. But Danny got it a little bit loose there, I noticed, coming through that twisty section there. But look at this. Lewis and Handy Pint here, this is a 4-way battle, or 5-way battle.
It is, actually looks like Legion's lost a bit of time there.
One thing that I've noticed, look at the lap time consistency, Wally. So if you go to Legion, 130s. Matty, 130s bar 131. Danny, 130s, 131s. Go to Lewis. Look at this, 130s. To me, that's incredible. It's not always about banging the fastest lap in or for quali. It's having consistency lap after lap. This is what gains you positions, and this is what Lewis is doing tonight. But Handy Pint, I'm going to go on your man, Handy Pint, and
he needs to go on Danny C because he's looking for a move, and he has done it on Matty Cake. He's gone into second. Danny C up into second position there, and how can he close down?
Can we get a replay of this? Down the main straight. Oh, we did a dummy. So, yeah, and at the same time getting the fastest lap, Wally.
Yeah, he's coming. His tyres are in. He's on the move. It's Danny C time.
Oh, that's his phrase. Skins
really
is in the chat
Danny.
from SIR. Good evening, Skins. Hope you're enjoying not your teammate from last season, but Lewis tonight. What a drive. I know we keep saying it, but what a drive. And right at the top. This is just a steady race and a consistency that we were saying earlier. So I'm just going to quickly go down. Okay, there's going to be a move coming up here. I'm just going to go on board with Danny C.
Yeah, we're coming up to what will be the final lap of the race, and Danny C will know this. This is the penultimate time he's going to go through this hairpin, so he's going to be figuring out where is the best move, where can I take Legion? Is it turn 1? Do I wait further around the lap? Because time is running out.
It's finding the weak spot of the driver, but this grid, Wally, it's hard to say that, isn't it?
Yeah, there aren't many weak spots at all, but Danny C is looking to run into turn 1.
Let's come back out. He's going to go for it. Let's just see if he can get this done now. He's forced round the outside, which is not ideal.
Can he hold on?
Can he hold on?
Barging and bumping.
Look at this. He's got the inside for the right-hander. He's got it done. But then... No. Oh, wait a minute.
We can't have a replay. We've got to stay with them.
We
can't. No, we're swapping positions. He can't cut to a replay there. Everybody's closed in. Even Lewis is in this battle now.
Lewis is right in this. Let's go back. Can Lewis, in the dying laps, can he get a job done with all these scrapping up here?
Well, he could. Danny C has his penalty. Matty Cake and Lewis are going to know this. Legion's probably safe, but it's a case of who's going to be on the podium.
Oh, this is
deep in the slipstream now.
Oh, he's got a double toe. This is tough for Lewis now. What does he do? Does he go for it? He's got to commit.
He defends perfectly.
He's going to go for the switchback. Oh, can Lewis get a good drive out of here? Handy Pint. No!
trying so hard because he knew that the battle at the front was so strong.
Lewis is in third place.
And this is the end. Legion's done it.
What a race.
What a win by Legion. Metacake second, Lewis with a spectacular third place.
Whoa, my
Great
word.
job to those top 5. They were absolutely stunning there.
He's beaten Danny C. Irrespective of the penalty, he's beaten Danny C. I'll take that any day of the week. Danny there'll be shaking of hands for that. Danny won't be, he'll be annoyed not to get on the podium. What a race, says Matty in the chat. Oh my! I tell you what, if that was just a sprint, Wally, I'm gonna have to refill my glass. We've got 30 minutes of a feature coming up.
Yeah, sorry, I had to take my hoodie off there. Things were getting hot and sweaty.
Oh, dear me!
Brilliant action.
What a race! Well done, Lewis. What? I tell you what, there'll be some photos off that, I tell you. Save the replay. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly get the screenshots before I forget. I'll just quickly do that. Oh, take a breath, Wally.
And Andy Pine still got 7th, even though he spun at the final.
Fun. Oh, that's incredible. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the finishing positions. What a race. Legion from CCSR, CC Sim Racing, taking home his continuous winning streak, brought his trusty Nissan home in first place, closely followed by Matty Cake for Team BMW. He'll be very happy with that. That's absolutely brilliant for Matty Cake. Very important in the championship points as well. Special mention, Lewis here. What a race, Lewis. Don't ever say you haven't got the pace. That was a fantastic drive. The whole race, mate. You kept it consistent. What a brilliant result, Lewis. He'll be over the moon with that. And Team Toyota will be cracking the champagne now on the podium. Danny C for Team Audi in an uncharacteristic 4th place, but he'll still be happy with the points. Johnny Rotax, very quick driver again, bringing it home for Team Vauxhall in 5th place. Drewbit picks up 6th place for Team Renault in Plato's Laguna. Handy Pint, despite the spin, he only lost a couple of positions, but that was a great race from Handy Pint in Team Peugeot. And Ben bringing it home in 8th place. And Mr. Alloy for Team Ford in 9th place. Ruben for the other Drewbit's teammate in the other Laguna in 10th. Captain, we also had a spin at the start, still managed to get in the points. And Tyler Man gets the last scoring points for Team Volvo. Well done, Tyler. And London Norm bringing it home in 13th for BMW in the Listerine BMW. Kian in 14th. For Team Handy Pint's teammate in the other Peugeot, and Orbalator rounds up the grid in 15th place for Vauxhall. Well, Wally, whew. Dear me.
I've got to say, so Matty just said check the lap times, and I was looking, the top 7, all with 1 minute 30.1s and .2s.
Let's just
insane pace. Even Johnny, who was 6 seconds back, probably involved in a bit of that incident at the beginning, had the same pace as the leaders. Drew, look at them.
Look at Lewis with a 130.2. He was only 100th off the fastest lap.
Yeah, that was amazing.
2/10 off the fastest lap.
With a bit of a different start, Johnny and Drew would have been in that battle. It would have been a battle, 7-way battle for the lead.
That's incredible.
Also, shout out to Captain after that spin. Actually got a pretty good result. Top man.
Handy Pint's left the room. That's interesting. Right. Well, I'm going to edit the event settings. I'm going to open the feature race. As usual, please stay in your cars All enter your cars, do your practice. While you're doing your practice, I'll set the grid. So, load event settings, feature race, here we go. Right, there'll be no qualifying in this because I'm setting the grid. 30 minutes. Did you see the messages in the Discord earlier, Wally? I'm cruel. I put a message out saying, do you know what? I never knew you could get it to snow at Deep Forest. Waiting for them to, oh God, because they know a medal with the weather. Unfortunately, you can't. But nope, it's a completely dry race. This is what they've been after. Tyre wear times 5. Fuel times 4. Refueling speed of times 7. So that's what they've been waiting for. All the same parameters. So they'll get 10 minutes practice just to fathom out how long the tyres are going to last and what tyres they're going to use. So without any more jabbering, I'm going to open the room. So Dream, amazing gentleman, what a race. Oh, I tell you what, Dream, what a race to have after the chat we had the other night. It was. I always knew it. It was brilliant. Lewis will be over the moon with that. Absolutely superb result on the podium. Well deserved. Because that's not used.
Yeah.
I'm not used to this. Am I seeing sun in a feature race, Wally?
What have you done?
I know. I can't do anything. I'm gutted because I can't even get it to rain. Not even a little bit.
I'm surprised actually that they haven't released that as a patch so that we can have weather on more tracks. I mean,
that would please the Codger.
Yeah, I'm not sure how difficult it is, but and no offense to the Gran Turismo people, but when they give us the 10th Nissan GTR, I don't really care. But something useful like the weather would actually be good.
Yeah. All enter.
All things bright and beautiful. Oh no, you're not right now. Sorry.
There you go, Adam.
Somebody said singing.
No, the keyboard stayed well away there. So Matty Cake's just waiting for Matty Cake. That's it. They're all in. Okay, cool. So let me get my phone and quickly download those 2 pictures. Let me just get some cars on the screen while I do that.
Why are you pressing start race? That's a bit dangerous.
It was close, that, wasn't it?
Got me worried there. Adam, who I got him to sing.
What was that? I got him to sing. Oh dear.
And now we go the wrong way round, which I don't know why you've done this. You must hate everybody in this championship, but...
Well, have I ever made it easy for them, Wally?
No. You'd do Bathurst the other way if you could.
I'd do Bathurst in the wet if I could.
Yeah.
Park the cars up at the top of the skyline. It'd be like a triathlon. Jump in the canoes for the Dipper and the bikes out for the Conrod Straight.
Yeah, to be honest, this way isn't awful. It's just one of those things. Just because we never do it, it just feels so odd. And I'm also not, in general, a fan of reversing a track. It just seems wrong to me. I feel a track is designed to go one way, so one way has to be inferior.
They do run this a lot in the daily races, I believe.
They do, and I think it was in the CC Sim Lambo Championship. Then Craig ran this way around,
did.
so
Yeah.
Danny's going to be strong.
Well, I know Drew likes this track. I found out tonight that Drew likes it. He said, is it reverse? I said, yeah. He says, oh, happy days, no practice needed. Sorry to put the commentator's curse on you, Wally, Drew. But, yeah, so it's a positive message from Drew. So, right, so hopefully they'll all be in the cars now. 50, yes, so I can start the starting grid. I love doing this bit, Wally. So we have it. I'll go from Orbulator. We'll do it the other way around this time. Is going to be on pole, followed by Kian in second place. Where's Kian? There he is. followed by Norm.
So what you're saying is, if I was, to join this race right now, I would actually be on pole position.
I wouldn't. You should know that. Would I put Wally in pole position?
But that would be the correct decision.
It may well be, but I know your form. I wouldn't let you get away with that. Not a chance. You'd start from the pit lane, Mr. Wally DJ.
That's not fair.
May not be fair, but it is for everybody else. Right, so where's Captain? Don't throw. You're just trying to mess the grid up, aren't you? You're just trying to make me make a mistake here, aren't you? Right, Captain. Where's Ruben? Oh, there. A moon. Right, adjust grid. So that should be there. Mr. Alloy, which is Beaks. If it's in, is it? Yes. Just grid. Right, now it's time to sort out. Oh, God, I tell you what. So, Ben Smith. This is a good position for Ben, isn't it?
Yeah, Ben, I imagine he got a bit caught up at the beginning. Yeah, there was quite a substantial gap. After that top 5, there was a substantial gap back down after a few laps. So something must have happened, either intense battling, which could be the case, maybe a slide or something.
Where's Handy Pint?
He has disappeared. He sent me a message. I'm just going to listen to it. Please don't worry if it says I've left. I haven't. I will be back in a moment.
Well, I'm going to have to come out of this then. Oh, because he's not on the grid. Right, okay, so where... Right, Pint, can you get in ASAP, because I'm holding up the feature race. Well, let's just get some cars on the grid. Give him 2 minutes. If he's not on the grid, he doesn't go in. Graphic Handvat, hola. They were in the chat last week. I think it's one of Kian's mates. So, just keep an eye and see if... we need to get this on. I don't want... Pint messaged in PS chat, he's away. Yeah, oh, yeah, he is one of Kian's friends, so... Right, so 14. So I'm going to start if... Why has Handy Pint left the room? Well, it's got 4 minutes until this practice is over. Good stuff. Yeah, it's good to see you in the chat. I'm probably butchering your name, Graphic Handvad. That. And supporting Kim, just watching. Yeah, that's cool. Still looking if I can be a reserve driver. Yeah, by all means. Join the Discord, join the CCR Discord. Just bear with me 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. I've been sent
yeah, apologies, I'm back. I was just listening to some messages. But
yeah, what's happened with Handy Pint?
He will no longer race. But he says it's been a pleasure.
Tonight, you mean?
Yes, that's him done for tonight.
Okay. No problem. Starting grid, right, okay. So, apologies for this. Right. Let's just do it the other way. We've got Legion, adjust grid. Right, so Legion's at the back. Matty Cake.
I don't know if Matty Cake's listening. Oh, I can hear myself. Oh, great. Hold on. Sorry about that. I was duplicated.
You said you had a twin earlier.
Nobody wants that. Yeah, I don't know if Matty Cake's listening. I'd love to know why he is called Matty Cake. Is his name Matty, and does he have...
Yeah, he's never divulged this.
Is 2010 when he was born? Is he actually 14?
Johnny Road Taxi's there.
I reckon he's 14. His name's Matty, and he makes cakes just all the time.
He could be a baker, couldn't he?
I think he's a baker.
Drew Bits. Where's Drew Bits?
Drew must work for BT. That's why his name is Drew.
Correct.
BT.
Yeah, you good deducing, Wally. So that puts Ben Smith up to 7th. Then where's Ben Smith?
Oh snap! Hello, Risket. Hope it's all good, man. Legion. He must have.
I'm going to get this wrong in a minute. Oh, right,
don't listen to me.
Mr. No, it's fine. Mr. Alloy. I just want to make sure I don't do anyone out of a place. Mr. Alloy.
We are good, thank you,
Ruben.
Risket. I hope you're all good.
So where's... See, I have gone wrong. Right.
Is A Moon Alfie Moon from EastEnders?
Right. So, sorry, Wally. Please just get the results. I've messed this up. Right. I just need to get this right. I've got Danny C now. Where did Danny C finish?
4th.
So that's 1, 2, 3. Right, so Danny C should be there. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Danny C, Road Tax, Drew Bit, that's right. Beastman, M Beaks, M Beaks, Beastman, Beastman, Mr. Alloy, then Ruben, that's right. Right, Captain should be there. I don't know why it did that. Ruben. Then it should be Tyler Man, that's right. Then it should be London Norm. Key and then Orbulator. Right, we're sorted. Got there, Wally? Oh, right,
Yeah, I was
right.
just saying, Legion must have a laptop that is called a lead. There's a Legion laptop.
Johnny
Lenovo
should be starting
Legion.
ahead of Danny, says Hammy. Hang on a second.
I think that is correct. I think you did it right. It was just earlier on. You hadn't changed it yet.
Have I got... That's right now, isn't it? Yeah, he is now. He is starting ahead of Danny. That's right now. Yeah. If you guys want to pronounce my name the Dutch way... Oh, here we go. Oh, my word. Wally. Come on. You're the linguist. I know I speak Spanish.
Are.
I'm not even gonna have an attempt at that. No, I daren't.
Trackpiece.
Trappiche Handvat. Come on, give us a score out of 10 in the chat for that. How much did we butcher it?
Trackpiece Handvat.
Right, starting soon.
I know some Dutch words though, but they're not.
No,
very useful.
not on YouTube, Wally.
No, but they're not illegal. It's just Assen, the racetrack.
Yes.
Some of the corners on there, like Mavenmere, Heigergode.
Oh, hang on, we've got a solid 5 out of 10.
I'll take that.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Right, come on, give us the intro, Wally. Get this feature race underway.
Oh, there's a man. He's called Box, and he has entered the room, and he is dangerous. He needs removing immediately. There's a rogue man entering the room.
He's one of my mates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. I know, but I've raced with Box from. We're gonna have to get this going. So give us the intro, Wally. Oh,
What's the
Wally,
intro?
you could you could actually enter.
I could, but it'd take too long.
Yeah. Okay, right, here we go for feature race number 4 here at Deep Forest Raceway. Reverse with tyres and fuel. Hold on to your hats if the sprint race was anything to go by. And thank you ever so much for the 20s, bearing with the Codger for ballsing up the leader grid, the starting grid. But these things happen, bear with me. So, in 3...
Oh, wait.
What now?
Legion says there's a man and he's giving him food and he's talking to him.
What are you on about?
In the chat, Legion saying he's not there. He must have ordered some food or something, and he's at the door answering the man to the food. I'm serious.
When you were mentioning Holland and
He's back
Dutch,
now.
and I
He's fine.
thought, what's Wally on here? He's
back,
he's
he's
having
fine.
hallucinations. Right. In 3, 2, 1. Let's get this race. So Legion's back. So don't tell me he's eating and driving and putting in fastest laps, because if he is...
He's just that good.
Yeah.
You've got to challenge yourself, you know?
Well, I know you eat your cereals and have a cup of tea midway round Spa. We know that. But, yeah, we've got used to that over the years. No need to apologise, Legion. Not an issue about it. Not a problem. Right, so let's get some information on the screen. I'll be putting the info up, Wally, so that we know, because it got a bit confusing last time. So, as we see, Orbalator leading the grid away for this feature race, this 30-minute feature race here at Deep Forest Raceway. There's tyres and fuel involved, so all sorts of strategies will at play. So can Kian capitalise on his starting position this week? He's not managed to convert it, has he?
He's looking strong already. He's keen.
Oh, look at
This is tricky first turn. Are we going to see any mistakes into here? All kinds of different lines. Oh, somebody in a red car went a bit wide, but I think we're okay.
Everybody's through. Was that the Alpha?
It may have been. I'm not very good at identifying who's who.
But Orbalator is still in the lead. He's been hunted down by Kian and Tylerman. So we know Tylerman's got the pace, but Tylerman's normally used to driving the Group 1s, Group 2s. So you see Ben Smith there getting 3 wide nearly into that corner. Let's just go on board. Let's go on board with Ben. Look at this for a touring car view, Wally.
Yeah, flying through this tunnel. You've got to be so patient through this left-hander. It just seems to last forever. And then this one, the rear always goes, so he's got to be careful into here. Looking for a move. There's nowhere to pass. But I guess his best chance is down into this hairpin, but I don't think he's got it lined up quite right as the rear nearly goes. Drew bit all over his rear end.
Oh, was Ben a bit late on the brakes? But that's given... We've got Lewis fighting again right behind Ben. Let's just quickly go down.
Start.
Danny already up into 7th place. And side by side we've got Legion and who have we got? Johnny Rotax. Side by side. Ooh, we're ganging up on Matty here. This is going to be tasty going through here. Look at this. Oh my. I don't know where to... Oh, hold on a minute. What happened there?
Johnny took about 6 people in one go there, but it worked out fine. It's okay. He lost out positions there.
Let's see what happens here. I knew this was going to get...
Yeah, he's just trying to avoid Matty Cake, and in the process, that happens.
What you see there, ladies and gentlemen, is Johnny giving the places back. It wasn't deliberate. There's no intent. He's just trying to avoid one accident and sort of caught himself up in another. He's not lost too much.
It's not
but that's
ideal
promoted
for him,
Ben.
Yeah, I think it's Danny C. Orbalator is in 7th now, so that means Danny C must be in 5th or 6th. Slicing through the field.
He is, he's in 3rd as we speak.
He's in 3rd?
Danny C is in 3rd place at the moment. Look
He's
at
no
this.
longer in 3rd.
He's now in 2nd. But we've seen him do this. He's normally very good on strategies, as you know, Wally. But he's not always got it right in the last couple of feature races. But get this sort of pace, is he hoping to just basically drop the hammer now and leg it and see how much of a gap? But look at Ben Smith here in 5th place. He is having a really good race, holding off Matty Cake, but they're coming up against some traffic now. But Matty's having a look down the inside. I don't think he's quite got the move there. This is a touring... Oh, here we go. Look at this.
Yeah, Renault ran it a bit wide there, actually. I think he felt bad and let Ben through, but they're all going to get the slipstream back on Ben down this long straight. Matty's looking hungry.
Look at this. Oh. But this is Ruben right on the back of these. He's going wide, but is he left the door open?
Defensive, but Matty still slides on through. Ben tries to get the cut back up the hill. Can he run it here? But there's a man on the outside.
Oh, that's Tyler. That's Tyler man in the Volvo.
Oh, what a save!
What a save! Let's come back out of this view, get him. This is. Oh, this is frantic. This is like the sprint race again.
Yeah, you got hats off to Ruben there. In all that battling, you somehow got his 4th place back.
It's incredible. But I think he's been having a bit of tuition over at SIR Racing with Lewis and the guys. He was a bit unsure of his setup, so whatever they've been doing, it's worked, guys. Oh, here we go. Graphic Handvad. I have a question. I want to stream on YouTube via PlayStation, but I can't. So how do you guys do it? I do it straight through PlayStation. If you join our Discord, Graphic, Kian will give you the link. I'm just going to get a replay. So we go back to the Volvo, which is Tyler Man. It was the Volvo that was involved in it, though, wasn't it?
I saw. If you're looking at replay, you need the Renault.
Okay then. Oh, Ben, he goes a bit wide. Ben pushes. Oh!
That's proper touring cars.
It is. That's proper. I just saw the Volvo on the runoff area.
That's so unlucky for both of those guys, Ruben and the Volvo. Yeah.
No, I don't. I stream directly through the PlayStation. Literally, just link your YouTube account to PlayStation, and then click broadcast, go live. There's a couple of settings. You just got to wait for your YouTube to accept it. It took about 10 minutes or something, and then it's cool. But if you join the CCR Discord, but there's a Risk It All from the SIR community in the chat. He'll help you, no doubt. Now look at this. I don't know where to look, but we've got Kian in pole at the moment with Ben Smith in 2nd place. So Danny
C's coming in the pits.
Danny C's in the pits. I don't even know what position he's in. Oh, look,
he's dropped back to the back. Yeah, look at those soft tyres. Jeez, he was pushing, but I guess he had to. He wanted to run himself all the way through the field. Now, is he going on the mediums, I guess?
He is.
A long stint.
But where's this going to bring Danny out now?
Well, that's not a bad shout. He might be in last position, but he has got clear air, which is perfect for him. But Kian, he's still miles in the lead, doing a brilliant job.
On the he started on the mediums. So, yeah. So he's got a 7.5 second lead over Matty Cake. But Kian's got plenty of life in his tyres. And so has Matty. This is going to get tasty. Let's see what Ben is on. Ooh, this is going to get tasty, Wally.
So is Danny doing something a bit different. No wonder he sliced through the field so well. But
he's on softs, but Drew bit up in 4th place. He did say no practice needed earlier on this evening, so Legion is there, sniffing all around back end of Drew bit there, but Look at this. You don't want that view in your mirror, do you? I certainly wouldn't. The Vodafone Nissan of David Leslie literally hitting subscribe. And he's going for a move. We've got Ben. So has Legion managed to get a move? Let's come back out of this view now.
Super defensive by Ben there. Drew desperately trying to get through. I feel like he has the pace on Ben and he just wants to put that to some good use, and Legion's joining the battle as well.
But they're all on the same tyres at the moment. But Johnny Rotax is back in 6th place after that bit of an incident that was very unfortunate. But Lewis finds himself in 8th place, right on the back of this battle here. So yeah, there's a lot of. I think Danny was the only one on softs. It looks like that was a bold strategy from Danny.
It makes sense though in one way because he got that clear air, and he has clear air now. That's all you want in these races. You just want clear air, put down your lap times, and at the end it'll all work out.
True. Consistency is key, isn't it, Wally?
It is, and if you're not battling, you've got a greater chance of being consistent.
I just want to see further down the grid here. So we've got Captain, London Norm and Ruben all in the scrap. So Ruben has gone back down to 13th in the Renault, he was right amongst it earlier. But Danny's already found him, he's already in 10th place.
Yeah, Captain, he's on carcasses at this point. He has to come in on those softs.
He is, his front left is dead. He's good on fuel, but he's going to be struggling. So as we see Beeks for Team Ford in the Valvoline Mondeo, Paul Radicic coming in off the softs. His softs are dead, so there was 3 on softs.
He did quite well to make them last that long, to be honest.
He did, 7 laps. Yeah, that's incredible. So let's see, this should be a medium switch. No, another set of softs. That's interesting, Wally. Well, the softs are mandatory, so they've already fulfilled the soft criteria. So we know that Danny has. So as we see Astral go for a move, he manages to hold on to his position there. So Danny is already in 8th place.
Our lovely Dutch friend BMR, he said he loves the commentary. Thank you so much, man.
It really makes this so much more fun to watch. Oh, that's really kind. Thank you very much. It's Wally that does it. It's just the Codger jabbering, but we both love a motorsport, don't we, Wally? Speaking of motorsport, give your channel a shout out, Wally. Get the audience on board with your wizardry and your get it out there. Go on.
Cheers, mate. It's not that good. Yeah, if any of you have any interest in pretty pictures, MotoGP. On Instagram I have a channel called Official OMGP. Basically where Captain's left. Basically where I make little fantasy pictures of MotoGP bikes, and so yeah, if you like looking at nice pictures, or if you're into MotoGP and you want to give me a follow, that would be epic. I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
No worries. And we missed Legion coming into pit. So Legion is the first of the medium runners to come onto the softs. So this is their mandatory tyre in the feature race. They've got to use it. I've done this. It used to be the hard was the bogey tyre, but after the physics update, the softs don't seem to last as long. So it's more of an Achilles heel than a benefit in a lot of the tracks. So I do like to test them and set the tyre wear high. I do a lot of testing on it. So once they've used the soft, now they're free to use whatever tyre they like. See Legion really pushing the limits of the track there, but Kian is still out in front. But Matty Cake has caught him right up now. So what are Matty Cake's tyres? Yeah, Matty Cake's tyres are looking pretty good, as we see Kian coming in here, going for the undercut. So that's promoted Matty into first place. So can Matty, so it's Matty and Ben now, so we're going to focus on Matty. see Matty's got a 5-second lead over Ben as Lewis is coming into the pits off the mediums also, so they're going to be fulfilling. They could do medium, excuse me ladies and gentlemen, they could do medium, soft, because there's roughly, I would say 10 laps ish. So yeah, do they leave the softs for the end, or is it a late pit stop? So Matty, I would imagine, would you reckon, Wally, 2 laps of fuel?
Yeah, something like that. He is doing a fantastic job. It'll be interesting to see where he comes out with in relation to Danny and Legion. And I imagine now Legion is right, but yep, he's right behind Danny.
Do you like that, Wally? Look at that.
Around the outside, Danny defending on the inside, but he's on the medium and he can't do anything. Legion holds on and
Legion's
takes
on
that.
the sauce, but Drew is making the most of this. But Drew is on a virtually fresh set. Well, not fresh, but so Danny's vulnerable here. Not only Drew's having a proper look here. Can he go for a move? Because he's got far more grip than Danny, as we see the leader coming into the pits. So let's just see Ben. So the top 2 are coming into the pits now. So Johnny should follow suit.
Yeah, it's going to be key now. Where are they going to come out in
where
relation
I'm going to just go back to Danny C. This battle here. They're just coming past the pit entry now. So let's just get back out of this.
All over the back of him. Legion with that free air, he's gapping. But this is what he wants. He needs to make the most of those soft tyres,
yes.
And he's doing so.
Yeah. So where is this going to bring Matty Cake out in relation with it?
They're quite a way back, actually.
They are, yeah. But what tyres has Matty gone on to now? Right, so Matty's okay. So Matty's going for the overcut strategy now, because he's not used the softs yet. So he's banking on the soft runners pitting and hopefully getting some fast laps and trying to get the jump. Do you think that's but who's he got to jump though, Wally? That's the thing. See, Matty and Danny are on a similar strategy.
Yeah.
No, sorry, Danny's used the softs. Matty hasn't.
Yeah, so Matty's going to be really quick at the end.
He is. Now maybe he's banking on that, so he's in a good position at the moment. But Johnny Rotax, currently, this is going to be. He's going to have to pit at the end of this lap. That's just a glitch on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. But Johnny is going to have to pit at the end of this lap. Julvo, this is another one of Kian. Where's Kian in 7th place? Let's go back. Let's just... Yes, so Tyler Man is in now, so... I get mixed up because it's a reverse track. So that's...
Yeah, Kian and Ben had an incident. They lost lots of time to Matty. We didn't see what happened, but Kian and
So
Ben
Kian's on a fresh set of mediums, 3/4 of a tank, so he's in a decent place.
Yeah, they've lost a lot of time. He's lost... Yeah... I don't know what happened. It must have been at the end of that back straight. Ben and Kian must have come together and they've lost a good 6 seconds.
But they're not in a bad place. Meanwhile, Danny C is closing up. Danny C is on... Yeah, but look at Danny C. See, Danny... There's only one mode with Danny, isn't it? On or off. He's thrashed the living daylights out of this car, so now he's going to have to pit. A lot sooner than he should have done on the mediums. These mediums should have gone a lot further.
Yeah, that's a good point, to be honest.
He should have made these last a lot longer, because he's got 8 laps left.
I think it's Matty Cake and Johnny who are making the mediums last a long time.
They are, yeah. Johnny seems to be really good on the tyre wear. So Danny now, he fell foul of this at Brands, because he had to come in 2 laps before the end, because his tyres were shot. So, does he bail now? Does he go on? We know he's used the softs. So Johnny, we see the leader coming in. So I'd expect, and Legion's in. Now, does Danny do one more lap? He has. He stayed out. So Danny has stayed out. So Danny will be. He won't be coming. He won't need. He'll only have to splash and dash. So maybe. He's trying to get the most out of these tyres and then do a late go to the end on his last set of mediums. But Matty's only 4 seconds behind, so Matty'd be rubbing his hands here, Wally.
Yeah, especially knowing that his mediums are beautifully fresh, and when he comes in for the pits, he's going to be on the softs.
He is. So Danny is going to be... Well, Danny won't be out... Well, 6 laps he's got to do. 6-7 laps, I would have thought. So we might see Matty stay out for another couple of laps yet, but he's got a decent gap to Cian, who's in 3rd place on equally as fresh tyres. So Cian is in a really good spot at this point.
He is. It's a shame he had that coming together with Ben, otherwise he'd be right behind Matty, as would Ben.
Cian will be fuming then. He's got his fan... Oh, he's tell you what, he's got a massive fan group Cian has in here. Nice to see them all in the chat. He's not had the greatest of luck, but Cian, yeah, we know he's got the pace. We've seen him in the CCR lobbies all the way through, haven't we, Wally? He's definitely got the pace there.
Oh yeah, super fast pair of hands. Everybody in this lobby is you sort of forget, to be honest, because yeah, if you drop yourself into a random lobby, it's quite easy to do well. The spread of talent is quite large, but with these organised events, as Danny comes into the pits, everyone is so quick.
Well, that's it, and a result here amongst the lobby of this calibre is even more satisfying.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. So let's just focus on Matty Cake now. So Danny's in the pits, so let's just see where Matty Cake is now. So he's decent on the fuel and he's decent on tyres. He's cruising, so he's got an 8-second gap over Cian. So where's the pits from here, Wally? This is what confuses me. I'm a victim of myself, aren't I? I'm trying to work your way back from where they are on the track. He's not far. So let's have a look.
I think Matty Cake's in an extremely strong position here. All he needs to do over these next 10 minutes is gain that 3 to 4 seconds on Danny C, and he's got the soft tyres to do that with, so...
He wants... I reckon if it was me, I'd pit on lap 15, possibly 16, and have 3 quali laps on the softs. Got 19 watching still. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. Love the British accent. Victim of myself. Thank you, Graphic. I'm going to short it to Graphic. I think we can manage that, Wally. Do you think? As we see Matty listening to the comms and throwing the book out the window and come in. That's interesting. I did not think. Let's see where Danny C.
Unless he's just thinking he's so good on his tyres, that which he has been, that he's going to get the softs to last a very long time, which he may.
So 8 minutes, 6 laps. Yeah, 6 to 7 laps.
Still glued together.
That's close. That's very... He's got to use the softs, so he's got no choice, but I thought he would have maximised the mediums a lot more than that. So that puts Cian. Go on, guys. In the chat is your man out in the lead on a fresh set of, well, very decent set of mediums. But he's got Johnny Rotax, who's we know's pitted on a set of softs, really on the charge here. So I'm not sure if Cian's used the softs yet, but if Cian's going to go, he hasn't, has he?
No.
So where? This is really heating up.
No way. Has Matty Cake come in the pits, come out, and somehow
in
put
third?
himself in third? How? Wow!
How has he done that?
So that is superb. All he needs to do is look after his fuel, look after his tyres, and he's got this all sewn up.
I don't think he's taken on any fuel. He may have had a little splash, but we know Matty is one of these drivers, like yourself, Wally. Very, very good on the strategies, and you'd set out with one strategy. I mean, I quite often do it, where you'd start off with a strategy that you're going to do, and then all it takes is some sort of minor change in the race, and you have to flip to another strategy and alter it on the fly. And Matty's been very good at that. But as we see in the distance there, Legion and Danny, let's just see. Let's just go on board with Danny as he's lining up Legion. So Danny is on. Hang on a minute. Yeah, Danny's used the softer. Danny's on the mediums, but Legion, I believe, is also on the mediums. Right, identicals. We see Danny go for a move. Legion's well aware of that. Oh, he's got a bit loose out of that. Got the back end stepping out there. That's given Danny a bit more. Not through the tunnel, surely.
Legion
He's going.
Danny squeezes
No!
it.
Oh my word!
That's
I'd be
gonna
collecting
inside line.
bridge parts here. Oh my god! Danny has got the move done down the inside, but Legion. Oh, I'm gonna have to. Let's just go back to Legion.
It's gonna give it a bootful on the exit. That's a beautiful slide.
Look at this.
Squirrely on
What
the
a
brakes.
clean move! What a clean move! But
It didn't give us the camera.
it's here, isn't it? It's here.
No, it was the exit of the.
PD. That was shocking. That was a. Damn it. Never mind.
But that has freed Danny. But I mean, he's gonna.
What's the lead? What's the gap? I'm just gonna go back down to Lewis.
Danny's just going to have to hope and pray that Matty Cake's soft tyres fall off a cliff.
Fall off a cliff. But I can't see that happening. Lewis is in a really good spot here. So why is it? So what's the gap? So what's the gap to? So 14 seconds. But Drewbit's going to the end. So Drewbit's in a pretty solid position here. So this is going to be a battle to watch between Lewis and Ben here. Now they're both, using each other like you do, Wally, sometimes, don't you? I think
I wouldn't do such a thing.
Ben's got the Wally strategy book out. Use the car in front to save fuel and tyres. I don't think the fuel is an issue here. It's the tyres. But I just want to go quickly back up to the top. So Kian has got a 3-second lead over Johnny Rotax. Now Johnny has fulfilled his soft, so Johnny is definitely going to come in this lap. It would be very unwise to stay out. He's got a penalty. So Matty, as we see Kian from the lead coming in, Johnny's going to be coming in, so that puts Matty into first place, but Johnny has stayed out.
Is he trying to hang on until the end of the race?
He can't stay on those tyres.
Well, he might be trying to.
Well, that's not really fair, is it? But he's going to lose positions hand over fist. You can't run tyres to the red like that. He's got to pit. He's going to lose more positions by not pitting.
It's a tough one. I tell you what though, in the background, Danny and Legion, I thought Danny might pull away, but that is not the case. Legion's on his rear end, and he's hungry.
This is revenge from the last lap.
It is.
That was a good move by Danny. Up a trademark Danny move. Oh, Legion having a look over the edge of the bridge there. That was very, very close.
Super tricky middle section here. So close to Danny. See, who's the guy ahead of him? That must be Johnny on his worn-out sock.
Johnny on his rims. We'll see sparks in a minute.
Look at the pace difference. This might actually interrupt Danny a bit. This could be a chance for Legion to go for a move. Ooh, but he's squeezing around the outside.
Just come back out of this view for a minute. Oh! But Johnny's all over the place with those tyres. I don't think that's I don't agree with running on the red.
Well, it's legal.
Look at his front right now. His brake balance will be all the way to the. He's going to have zero grip. I mean,
you can see why he's doing it though, because there's a big gap to Drew, and the pit does take forever. So
he wouldn't have time to. He wouldn't have time to pit. So this is going to be his last lap, I would have thought. Potentially, that's it. He's on the rims on the front.
Sparks flying everywhere.
AA and RAC standing by for a wheel change. Or master fit, should we say. So Drew will have sniffed this, and look how much of a gap, how much it's closing down now. So Drew...
Drew's had a really good race.
He hasn't got decent tyres, but Kian has pitted on the soft tyre. So he's up against Drew on the mediums. Now, Kian, as we know, has got the pace. So can he close this gap? But to get 6th place after the incidents, and for Ben to get 7th as well, that's a really good result. So this is going to be the last lap. I'm just going to go onto Matty Cake and see what the gap is. 3 seconds, Wally. I'm going to have to stay on this.
Look at his softs as he enters the final lap. Matty Cake, this is going to be tight, you know.
Look at in the background, we can see Legion and Danny. I'm just going to go to Legion.
These two do not need to battle now. If they want a chance of winning this race, they need to work together. But
it's a guaranteed second, and it's a guaranteed 1-2.
Danny with the defensive line. Can Legion do anything? Looking for that cutback. And he gets it.
He's got it. But we know Legion missed a round, and he's coming back. Danny, let's come back out of this view now.
Oh, is he sneaking back to get in the slipstream? He is.
Oh.
Well, this is the last lap, so he's got to go for a move down into this turn. This is his last chance, really, for an overtake.
Who's got the better tyres? Danny's defending for a dear life here.
They're closing in on Matty.
Let's just see what the gap. Let's see what the gap is. 2 seconds. Can Matty hold on for his first? Is it his first win? He's had a mistake. He's just lost a second. He's a sitting duck.
Round. Oh my goodness!
He cannot hold. He cannot defend.
Matty, can he hold on? Only 1 turn to go. Down to 0.5 of a second. The other two are right behind him.
Danny's going for a move. No! Can he hold? Can he get the grip? He's going to lose 2 positions in 1 hit. No,
and
Matty.
Legion out of nowhere goes from 3rd to 1st to win here in Deep Forest. Can you believe it?
My word.
What a race that was. Goodness me.
I thought, well, I will say it, I will blow my own trumpet, Wally. I called it on lap 13. Matty pitted too early. He pitted with barely worn mediums. If he'd stayed out another 2 laps, he would have had that. He didn't maximise his mediums.
You're right, but he was literally 1 corner away from winning, so...
we got some chat comments in the chat now. I said chat in the comments. I'm all lost, Wally. That's it. That's done it for me.
And Drew and Kian took Johnny. Johnny's tyres did not hang on. They both took him, and Drew took a brilliant
What
fourth.
A race! Well, that ended perfectly. We've got to just get these two. Pushed off last corner, pitted about 3 laps too early, says Matty. Yeah, well, I did call it, Matty. I'm not, I'll take 6th after that. Well done, Kian. Kian's pit strategy screwed him. Took him last lap. GG's all, says AST. Danny, bloody hell. My word. Well, replay. Yeah, that's going to take some time getting some photographs. 21 watching. I think we must have had some disconnects. Very unfortunate. But, and look what he's also got, Wally. Fastest lap as well.
Yeah, Legion. I thought his last chance was down at the back straight, but he knew better than me. 3rd to 1st in 1 corner.
Is that a double win again for Legion?
Well...
No, Matty. Matty won the sprint, didn't he?
No, Legion won the sprint.
We've had that much action here tonight. Hang on a sec. Wait a minute. I'm just going to have to get the photographs up. It's another double sprint feature win for Legion. He's coming out all guns blazing. He said my aim is he's missed a round, but he said he's coming out. His intention, he's coming out. No holds barred. So certainly means business. So go on, Wally. Let me have a breather. You can run down the grid for me, please.
So to take another brilliant win after that fantastic last lap battle is Legion. He comes across the line in first with the fastest lap as well. Danny C, he takes second, followed by Matty K, who I'm super unlucky, running out of tyres right at the end there. Drew, superb fourth position. He took Johnny on the final lap, as did Kian, who comes home in fifth. Johnny, to be fair, did a brilliant job hanging on for those last 5 laps with 0 front tyres left. He's in sixth. Ben Smith in seventh. Lewis in eighth. And then the other page that my lovely assistant has just changed to, Mr. Alloy is in ninth, Ruben in 10th, who had a really good race actually, got unlucky with a bit of an incident earlier on. He was battling at the front. Tyler Mann 11th, Orbalator in 12th, London Norm in 13th, and Captain, who unfortunately had a disconnection, he is in 14th. And we lost somebody else, and I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I'm just going to see if we can get...
it was Handy Point.
I'm just going to see if we can get Team BMW into the comms box before they head to the bar and drown the sorrows. See if we can get Team BMW in, and see if we can get Legion in from Team Nissan. Oh, I know it. I hate this when it doesn't. You got to go through a whole lot to find it, haven't you? Right, hold on a second. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Right. I can hear some. Of course you can. You can get yourself a drink. So
it has been a pleasure. Thank you for having me, and I will see you another time. Excellent racing, my dudes.
Thank you very much for your commentary, Wally. Couldn't have done it without you, mate. It's been an absolute blast.
Love that. Epic racing, guys. Epic.
Thank you again, Wally. Cheers. Thank you.
See you later.
Take care, mate. I believe we have the driver from Team BMW in the chat. Is that you, Matty?
Howdy.
Oh, what a rate, Matty! What? Oh dear me! I was on the edge of my seat.
I was hoping I made that entertaining for you.
Yes, 100%. But I did call it. I know you don't have the comms on. I know you don't have the stream because it puts you off. But when you pitted on lap 13, we were both shocked, and I went.
Yeah, so
that's
was I, actually.
2 laps early. I thought you've just binned a set of mediums that had. I think if you'd done 2 or 3 laps more, possibly.
I could have easily done about 6 laps more. But I don't know. I looked at the time and thought, I've got to do a timed lap, and that means I need 3 minutes, but it might be 6 minutes.
You don't.
What, timed lap?
For the softs?
On the softs. Yeah.
No. There's no limit.
Oh, right. Oh, well, that's even more of a screw up then, isn't it?
You can use them for as long as or short as you want. Yeah, it's different from last season.
Oh, never mind. But yeah, I looked at the time and I was trying to work out 9 minutes, and I thought I had to do a time lapse.
Right. So you were working it out. Yeah.
That's 1.5, but I might cross the line with 1 second to go. So really, that's 3 minutes, and I might do 4.5 to be safe. And then I just looked at 9. I went, "Oh, what'd you come in now for? You should have."
Yeah. So you're doing all the calculations while providing us with some absolute fire racing, mate.
You try. I think I had the pace to win that on the mediums as well, quite comfortably.
Well, I'm just going to quickly close this lobby. Just make sure I've got the replay. Won't be a sec. But Matty, still hats off to you, mate. I mean, a third place. We thought, yeah, he's got it. Got it here.
Yeah,
but
I got pushed off on the last corner, but to be fair, I was so slow through that corner that.
I think you were on rims by that point.
Yeah, I think Danny was impatient. It was like, going, come on. And he just pushed me. And because I thought, well, if I hold this last corner, all I've got to do is accelerate in a straight line.
That's easier said than done on rims.
Yeah, well, I'd have made the corner. I just got a little push, but with nothing on the front, that just sent me onto the grass.
It was classic touring cars, Matty. It was the whole race, all the way through the sprint, we didn't know where to. I didn't, honestly. If I looked at one place, I'd miss something else. I was up and down the grid like a rabbit down a blue burrow, so it was crazy. I was up and down the field.
Was fun. Yeah, the sprint race was fun.
Yeah.
I thought I might have had them as well because I saw Legion make a mistake onto the back straight, and I thought, got you. And then I made the same mistake. Just a little bit too eager on the throttle, and then that was that.
So here we go. So we got quickly just got some comments in from Ben. Wow, work needs doing in this garage for Team Honda. I was a sitting duck on the straights.
Yeah.
So yeah, we get some chats in.
Danny flew past me on the sprint race. He must be running no downforce at all.
That's dangerous here, though, isn't it? You do need. I would say you wouldn't need full downforce, but I'd say you need 2/3.
Well, I figured I don't need to do any practice because I know the track. And then when I was doing the warm up, I thought, oh, hang on a minute, this might be a no downforce track. And then I just lobbed a load off and went with it. Should have lobbed a load more off as well.
Well, it seemed to definitely work, but we've got. I'll catch up with the chats in a minute, but thank you ever so much for dropping in, Matty. I'll let you get back to the bar and have a well-earned beer after that. And thank you ever so much for
the reason I do it is it stops me drinking midweek, so it doesn't matter what happens. I've already won.
Happy days. So, nice one, matey. Right, well, I'll catch up with the chat. Thanks again, Matty, and great racing tonight, mate. And that will really mix the grid up, the points table up. I'll try and get that onto that and release those figures. I'm sure everybody will wanting those tables out. So, right, I'll get back to the chat then, Matty. Thank you. So we've got Wally in the chat here. Thank you for the love, guys. Who else has we got in the chat? Have we got Legion in the chat?
Yes, mate.
How the devil are you? From Team Nissan. What a race.
Yeah, in terms of how I am, I'll let you know once I stop shaking. Like
double winner.
The pressure, though. But yeah.
Having the full Audi mode in your rear mirrors.
Well, I had him in front of me for the last stint. So once he got past me, I just knew I had to stick with him. Otherwise, I'd had no chance whatsoever. So.
Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. 2 seconds. I think Danny. 2 seconds. Carry on, mate. I've just got to get someone in. I thought Danny would be streaming, but.
No worries. But so my whole goal in that last stint was just to stick with Danny. Like I see Matty kick pit, bless him.
Yeah.
Obviously, a little bit too early. He tried to hold on, but he went like so slow into that last corner. I think both myself and Danny gave him a little nudge. Because I managed to get up the inside of Danny going into that corner, and Matty Cake was just sitting on the apex itself. So
that's
I
right.
Pinned.
Well, we saw Danny go for a. Danny was having a look down the inside. Then Matty just put a couple of wheels on the grass, and then that opened you up, and you just shot down the pair of them on the inside. And we just thought, third to first.
Yeah, like I said, I fully weren't expecting it. I got pinned down behind Matty, and if Matty held tight, I would have been completely stuck and would have finished third. But
you're off like a scolded cat.
Yeah, moment it opened up, I weren't holding back. My foot hit the floor, and I just
bang gone.
Yeah, literally. But my God, I'm like a bucket of nerves. I'm shaking like crazy.
Wow, it's incredible.
The amount of pressure going on was insane.
Well, if you were shaking, I was sort of on the edge of the seat and shaking, and God, I was getting well excited. That's highlights wise. I mean, it's hard to pick out one round, but for pure action and close racing, I mean, I thought Bathurst couldn't be beaten, but you've just proved me wrong. That was probably one of the highlights of the season up to now. So
for sure.
Speaking of pressure, we do have the man that was heaping that pressure on you in the chat from Team Audi, banging on the door. Are you there, Danny? Oh, sorry. Go on, Legion. Sorry, Legion. Sorry, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say congratulations to both Matty Cake and Danny.
Oh,
Like
that's very good of you.
that
Appreciate
was
it.
phenomenal racing. Like it was close, it was mega tight, time wise and everything. It was just brilliant. And same throughout the field from what I was listening to on YouTube. Everyone was giving it their all. So fair play to everyone and congrats, well done, and thanks once again for.
That'll be
us all.
There'll be someone else shaking and sweating now, and I think that might be this man, Danny C. After the double point score, your double win you've got there, Legion. He'll be looking over his shoulder now in the points table. How are you, Danny? How was that for you, matey?
Do you know what? I just may as well just keep going regardless, no matter how many times I tried. So, but first things first. Thanks for tonight's show, Jimmy, as well as
that's all right. Thank you,
Wally, in the comms as well, and GG's to those who took back as well. So I felt that I stood a chance of winning it, but then I just thought, just that fine margins is all it takes. I thought that I had this in the first race, and then all it took was just a half-second penalty to wipe me off completely, and then I was just like, forget about it, just move on.
You punished. We noticed you punished your tyres quite a lot, Danny. You weren't holding back, were you?
Got to keep trying while you can, for sure. And for the tyres, for the feature race as well, that I just thought, just to start on the softs, sail past people, even though I'm just like going through every person like there is no tomorrow, and then so. For sure, that just needed to make the strategy work the best it can, and then fuel wise, just the fine margins where it's just that even though if I could have got to just a little bit off, just a little bit less fuel in then obviously I would have been on the back of Matty Cake. So but then it came down to the very last corner. Where there was just a bit of a classic British touring car racing.
That's what we were saying.
So it's just it's
it made for a dramatic race climax, I tell you, and hats off to absolutely everybody. We're getting votes in for driver of the day, but for me, I'm going to put my vote in. I'm not allowed to be biased, but Lewis gets Lewis gets my vote. There's been a couple of votes for Lewis, getting on the podium, which is a fantastic result. Considering they've been struggling a little bit with pace, but that all that all went out the window tonight, didn't it, Danny?
It's I just got to keep collecting as many points as I can as we reach the halfway mark of the season. So obviously I may have lost some points in the first round, but I got some points back in the second race, along with just to get more than Matty Cake in the second race. But so obviously I just got to keep trying and keep pushing and just don't give up until the end. And then so we bring on the next one, Cena. So we've got a bit of a break to recompose ourselves and then just recharge the batteries and then go again for the final few meetings of the season, which I feel it's going to be an interesting one. So,
it certainly is. Well, it's time for me to sit down, have a cup of tea now, and just digest all that. But Legion, Danny, everybody who's raced tonight, what a show you've put on. Legion said in the Discord earlier on today, he's been sitting there waiting for it, and not long to go now before we put on another amazing show. Well, you've certainly done me proud. I couldn't be happier. That's one of the highlights to witness that. That was just like being there in real life when I was back at a Marshall listening to the comms. So thank you once again from the bottom of my heart. That was absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to sign off for the evening.
Been a pleasure.
Oh, thank you, Danny, and
no problem.
Hope the viewers enjoyed it from your perspective. I'm sure they had a brilliant show. So, right,
nice.
I'll let you get back to the bar now, you pair, and go and speak to your mechanics and tell them what you want them to do for next week.
Nice one. Cheers.
Okay then, matey. Just finally, we've got thanks for the race, all loved it from AST Racing. Kian, thanks for tonight, James. GG's to everyone with some awesome racing. Good night, all. Thank you, Kian, and thanks to all your fans that are in the chat. Again, this was amazing to watch the racing and the and the commentary. Graphic, thanks you ever so much for the compliments, even though I've butchered your name numerous times tonight. This is the Codger signing off for the evening. The race will be advertised for next. There's going to be a slight gap now due to my work schedule. So the next race will be on the 12th, which will be a Saturday. So the final 3 rounds will be on Saturday evenings. So it'll give me a chance to have a bit of a relax, and I will get the post out for the next race. The next race will be at Dragon Gardens. Forward, normal, and reverse. So you've heard it here on the stream. So that is your next track, ladies and gentlemen. So I will put the post out and put the race entry post up over the weekend. But for tonight, thank you. First of all, goes to SIR Racing Community. What a great group, and some absolutely fantastic results tonight. And everybody there's hardly any incidents, and the incidents we did see were resolved on track by giving the place back, which is all we strive for here: fair and clean racing in both communities, and that's all I can ask for. And they've done the Codger proud, and I hope you watching it at home have enjoyed tonight. So if you have, click on the like, hit the subscribe button, and I will be back on your screens in 10 days time for round 5. So for tonight, that's the Codger done for tonight. What a night it has been. And Adam, happy anniversary for tomorrow, mate. Spoiler rotten. Have a good one. This is the Codger signing off. Take care all. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. And I will catch you soon. Good night.